Hello, the Infinite Man is back again at your service. The last thing for today that comes to my mind as far as the law of projection goes and as far as raising your children goes, besides the projection of fear into their heart and in their mind mainly, and conditioning them, and we are not the only source of those projections. The schools tells them that your worth depends on what kind of a grade you're getting, how wonderful or excel you are doing in such sport, or your value or your worth is based upon the level of your success or your grades. And they come back, that's why they come back home with a C minus and they are sad, and they come back home with the A plus and they're happy. How foolish. Because they are also started to beginning of understanding their worth based upon an A and a B and a C and a D. And they are so far away from what did you learn? Don't worry about the grade. What did you learn? And how did you learn it? And why you didn't learn it? Maybe you were not even interested in the subject. It's totally okay. Then it doesn't matter you get an A or a C or an F in it. Really doesn't matter even if you get an A plus in it. Your heart is not in it. Your interest is not in it. It's not matching who you are. And about the school system, I will talk about that in another section because I have so much to say, and I honestly think fundamentally from low to the high, it's not working. It's not working. It's like it's an institution that thinks one size fits all, and that's not the case. And I was at the end of being recipient of that judgment for most part of my academic life. And I'm telling you, it was not a pleasant journey. But then again, as I said, everything happens for good reasons. Even though it wasn't good on the surface, the good of it was because I felt the pain and suffering, because in the academic journey that I had, I was constantly judged and labeled as a good student or a bad student, a smart student or dumb student or what have you, based upon grades or based upon if the teacher liked me or not. But I was never valued for my own hidden love of learning, for the things that I love to learn, and for the teachers that I wanted to follow. It was one size fits all. And if that wouldn't happen, I wouldn't feel that this institution, this system, it's not working. Learning and educating yourself, yes, 100%. In this style, no, not at all. But we will get to that, as I said, in a different session or segment. What I wanted to say, again, to focus a little bit more on the law of projection. It's not that we always project fear into our children, as well as I said, society, school system, religious system, and political system, and the social system. Aside that, we also project the things that we want it to be, and we never get a chance to do or to become. So we are projecting our own dreams into a different soul. As Gibran said, the children are coming through you, not from you. There's no ownership here. They have their own soul, physics, brilliant mind, and destiny to reach, and has nothing to do with you. So there is no ownership, and you're much better off to know that wholeheartedly at the beginning of your children being young versus later. Trust me on that one, because you will see what kind of children they're going to grow and how much more you are proud of them and happy for them, and they're healthy from head to toe because they were not manipulated, at least by you. I mean, we can understand the society, but at least at home, they had such a loving being next to them without the sense of ownership, and help them to grow in every aspects of their life, that now they can fully fend for themselves. You see, birds, they don't go and throw their baby birds out of the nest knowing that they're not going to fly and they're going to fall down. No, they only do that when they know that little birdie has the entire complete mechanism. They taught that little birdie as much as they could, and it's time to fly, and they are very sure that there is no fall. The bird is going to fly away healthy and happy. And that's exactly what we want to do in regards to raising our kids. We don't want them to get older, become bigger, taller, stronger, but so broken, so weak inside. Because that way, when we push them out of the nest, they're just going to fall. And we don't want that. So do not project your dreams and aspiration into your children. Like, I always wanted to be a great piano player. So the minute my child is 3-4 years old, I put them behind the piano with the teacher, and I become this dictator. Honestly, that's the best word I can come up with. This controlling being, like, did you do your practice? Did you do it? You didn't play this key right, or that one. How ludicrous. You are projecting what you wanted into your child. All you have to do, if you have the means, when they're ready, when they show interest to music, like listening to it or watching a musical, something, anything related to music, or they pick up a little instrument around the house, when that indication that your child is interested, you introduce him or her to different instruments, the one that you have around, and you follow them, you follow their interests. Not that they follow your interest. You follow their interest, and then you're going to zoom into what is it that they like better than the rest, and you provide that. And you just step back and watch. So do not project your ideas, your dreams into your child, because we have a lot of accountants in this world that wanted to be a ballerina. We have a lot of, let's say, plumbers that they wanted to be accountants. They are a lot of God. I'm just trying to come up with this crazy examples of so many people that they are suffering doing something that is not them. How sad. Sad because it's only one life they have, that you have. If you're a parent, give them that life, the joy of the life, the love of the life. And if you're already grown up and that was done to you, stop it. And follow your dreams at any age. And I don't mean dreams, meaning become it. Even an hour of what is it that you always wanted to do is just like dance. Dance in your room like no one is watching. Sing, draw, whatever. or being with animal, or whatever you can think of. Become it, and then you will realize doing what you love to do will bring the money and wealth and success eventually, sooner or later. If you go to your workplace, and it's not a workplace for you, but it's a playground that you're playing every day, and at the end of the day, you're getting paid. How fantastic that would be. And we can see a lot of people living that life. Because let me tell you, if they die with a lot of money that they made out of doing what they love to do, they will die as a rich person, obviously. But let me tell you one more thing. If they die doing what they love to do all their life, without any money, they die poor, they still lived a rich life. You won't believe it. My son told me that once, and he was like in his teens. And for me, it was the day to celebrate. And I said, good for you. Good for you knowing what wealth and being rich is all about. It's about here only. Thank you for watching. Namaste.